There's a group of men that get easily intimidated when they see successful women. They feel inferior when they see a woman who is already doing great things in her career or in any aspect of her life, or a woman that has confidence in herself. There are men that can't stand that. I will speak to men, then I will speak to women on this briefly. You see, you have to understand that when you marry a successful woman, she's going to take your name, right? And for those women who say, why should I change my name? My name is my brand. Well, you don't understand the covenant dimension of marriage. There is no covenant except there's a change of name. When God made a covenant with Abraham, he changed the name of Abraham and changed the name of the wife. Go through the Bible. Paul, in the Bible, God changed his name. Anytime God initiates a covenant, most of the time, he will change the name of the person. So when you are asked to change your name as a woman, it's because you are entering into a covenant with somebody, right? So taking your husband's name should not dilute or should not decrease you. Because I believe if you were married to Elon Musk, you would take his name. If you were married to a great man that is popular, you would take his name. So the reason you don't want to take your husband's name is because you think he's not a great man. And that is, by the way, I'm coming to women. Let me talk to men. So you understand that when a woman takes your name, is because she believes in you, because she loves you, because she thinks that you're a leader and that you will have a vision that will accommodate her and her children. So understand this. And that is why it's important for you as a man to build yourself before you go into marriage. Develop yourself. Build your leadership. Understand your assignment. Understand your bearing in life. Understand your vision in life. Understand your goal. Understand where you're heading to in life. Know who you are. Understand who you are, your personality, and have that level of confidence in yourself, in your skin, in whom God has made you. So that when a woman comes around you, she will know you are not just any kind of man, that you carry weight. See, there are men that carry weight. They may not have money presently, but they carry weight. Their presence carries a presence. There are men that when they enter a room, the atmosphere will shift. You have to be that kind of man. All right? A woman wants to follow a leader. That's why most women get attracted to leaders, to powerful men. It's because they are attracted to leadership. Become that kind of leader that your wife wants to trust. You cannot suppress her. Women naturally are intelligent beings. They are very intelligent. And it will be to your advantage as a man to allow your wife become everything that God wants her to be. It's to your advantage. At the end of the day, you see, they were interviewing the husband of the World Bank. There's this woman in Nigeria, I forgot her name, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. They were interviewing the husband. Most of you know Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. She was the finance minister in Nigeria, and now I think she's with World Bank. I don't know, World Bank somewhere. So her husband said something. They asked him, are you intimidated by your wife's, exploits and thriving in career? He said, no, she's bearing my name. Why should I be intimidated? She has my name. Her second name is my name. So whatever she is, the honor goes to me. The respect goes to me. So you have to understand as a man that whatever your wife becomes, they respect. When people see you, you are the person that they will respect. They will honor you. So allow your wife to fly. Give her wings to fly in her career. Don't be intimidated. I understand that some men you have to stop feeling inferior. You have to build yourself, develop yourself. I'm not saying that you should be stagnant and your wife is going to school and getting all degrees and you are not. You have to go to school, develop yourself, train yourself, become the best of anything you are doing. But build your wife. All right? Build your wife. Understand that women carry favor. There's a dimension of favor women have, and they have a lot of intelligence. So when I see a man who is doing great, most of the time, I know there's a woman behind him. So I encourage you to mentor your wife, guide her, develop her, believe in her, project her, let her become the best. It is to your advantage. All right. The success of your wife is your success. If a woman is doing great, especially in this dispensation, women are doing exploits in their field. It is to your advantage that you have a helper who is smart, who is doing great. When you suppress a woman, it will affect you as a man because you are not maximizing the blessing of your marriage, of your union. Your wife should not be an olodo in Nigeria. An olodo is a fool. A woman that, she cannot contribute when other people are talking. She cannot express herself. She cannot even dress well. She cannot carry herself well. She's intimidated when she sees other women. She can't lift up her head. You don't want that kind of woman. Build your wife to be her best. When she appears and opens her mouth, she will have something to say. All right? That she will do exploits in her field. All right? This is very important. Don't get intimidated. Don't be that kind of man that is intimidated when your wife is successful. Understand her success is your success. You are a team. You are working together. She's carrying your name. She's carrying your name. Why are you scared of her? Why are you scared and intimidated and inferior? Now, let me talk to women. I don't want this video to be long. Understand this. Let me share this and I will talk to women. Because some of you are doing too much. Some of you are doing way too much. A lady shared a story with me. She said, this person has her own pharmacy. She's doing great in her career. She said that one day she told the husband, it's time for us to go for a vacation. We are due for a vacation. The husband said, let's wait a little bit, probably for one reason or the other. They have 3 kids. The lady told him, I have the money to go for this. She's a very successful lady. She's doing great. The man said, but I say you should wait. That lady went ahead on that vacation on her own. She went ahead. And by the time she came back, the man divorced her. You see, humility, submission is when you bring power under control. Bring your power under control. You don't know a humble person until they have power. Money is power. Position is power. When somebody says they are humble, don't believe it until they are put in a position, probably in a position where they are making more money than their husband, in a position where they feel like they are doing greater things than their husband. That's when you know if she's a submissive wife. Understand this. Your husband is your head. Anything with 2 heads is a monster. You cannot make decisions and ignore him. At the end of the day, he's your head, whether you believe it or not. For those of you that are doing feminism, at the end of the day, he's your head. So if you ignore him and you are making decisions on your own, you're a disobedient wife. That's very wrong. You want your husband to support you, to work with you, to team up with you. You have to be a submissive woman. You have to obey. You have to listen to instruction and understand somebody is a leader here. Somebody is leading the home. Somebody is accountable for what happens here. So you don't wake up and just make a decision, get up and go and buy a car because you feel like you have the money. You have to be careful. One woman sent me a picture of a home she bought without her husband's permission. She said, I bought this home. I built this house without telling my husband. That was the day the respect I had for her ended. I disconnected from talking to her. At the end of the day, after some years, she sent me a message. She said, Emmanuel, please, I want to sell this home. That same home, she said, I want to sell it. Because I know there's trouble. Now she wants to sell it. Understand this. You are in that marriage as a helper. You are not in charge. Be careful. Somebody is in charge. I'm not saying that your opinions do not matter. I just spoke to men. Your ideas are valid. Your suggestions are valid. At the end of the day, the man is accountable for decisions. So if he does not approve something, hold on. If you think he's a stubborn man, pray about it. There is nobody that prayer cannot change. Your husband inclusive. So men, build your leadership. Become the kind of leader that your wife wants to follow. You can't be there and your wife is calling pastor to pray for her. You are there as a priest. Lay hands and pray for her. You can't be there and your wife is calling somebody to help her out, to fix her car. Are you kidding me? Why are you there as a husband? Why are you there as a husband? You should be the one running things for your wife, taking care of things for her. Your wife should not be calling her brothers, calling somebody else to help her out with something. And you are there. You are the husband. Please, some men are just, I don't know what to say, but we need to do better. All right? Please, do better. You want your wife to believe in you, to trust you with her resources, her hard-earned money, and you are not faithful. The last money she gave to you, you cannot account for it. And you are telling her, let's do joint income, let's put our money together. Meanwhile, you are not faithful. You are using the money to chase women, to drink around, to hide somewhere with some women. And you want her to bring her income to you, to team up with you. When she needs help, you cannot provide the money for her to take care of things. It doesn't work that way. Please, marriage is teamwork. Husband is leading. You are the head of the family. You must be a servant leader. You are serving everyone. There are times I'm moving around the house. I'm taking care of things. Cleaning things, taking care of things. My wife is taking care of babies. I'm washing the plate. I'm cleaning the restroom. I'm removing the trash. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. It's teamwork. Everybody, we need to help each other for this thing to work. It's teamwork. So you cannot fold your hand. You're on your phone and your wife is carrying the baby, cooking, doing everything. And you want her to trust you. You want her at the end of the day to come to bed and sleep with you, have sex with you. Are you out of your mind? You cannot make your wife a slave. She's not your slave. She's your helper. She's your queen. Treat her as one. Please, this is very, very important. God bless you.